Here's a short video on how to replace the airbag control module in the E38. Just wanted to point out the major things. So, tools required: pry tools. That's the most essential part because you're going to do a lot of prying here. And we're basically looking at the center console in the back here. And what you need to do first is take off the strips on the side here. Those strips. So you get your pry tool underneath the carpet, little carpet strips, and they have those clips in the back and those guys in the front. So you basically slide them towards the back seat to get them out. And once you've done that on both sides, you see screws located over here, I think, right there, and on the other side as well. So you have to move the seat out of the way, get those screws out. Next step would be to pry out the rear vent together with the cigarette lighter unit. That was a little tricky because I was afraid to break something off, but if you use patience, then that will come off too. One thing the Bentley manual didn't point out was you have to get off the plate on top of here. So that also just gets pried out. I lost one of the little tabs here, so that's what it looks like. Those tabs are on the sides. Those are the ones that go in the back. So as you can see, this side still has two, and I broke off one of those clips by prying it out. So you basically pry it up here and then you slide it towards the back. That was my technique. And from there, then you can access through those holes here or over there. You can access two screws that sit right here and over there, and that will basically enable you to lift up the center console a little bit in the back. So what I used are a couple wooden blocks basically. So I lifted it up, put it on top of the blocks, one left, one right, and then you can see the module already. So this is you can read the airbag thing. That's the airbag control module. So I taped up the vent a little bit, and you have basically three screws that you have to get to. So here's one 10mm screw. There's the next on this side over here, and there's another one in the back. So those three you have to get off with a little finger acrobatics. That was a little tedious to do. What you want to take care of once you get it back in is that underneath this left side screw, driver's side, there's a ground connector. Make sure that's still hooked up after you install the new module. And to get the module out, you have to get the plug on the left side off here, the yellow plug. That's a little tricky too, but you get a screwdriver underneath it and get it off. So then I put in a new module, new used one I have to say, and after it was coated with Progman to match my car, my airbag light is finally off. One more thing I want to show you is that in the front I also took off the carpet. And this side here is basically one screw down here to get this panel off. And I took off this screw. I'm not sure if that was strictly necessary because I only lifted it in the back, but I started out that way, so maybe that helps to not bend the center console too much. I'm not sure if that's really necessary. So now onto the success story of my airbag light being off. Let's start the car. Watch that light disappear, guys.